Hey everyone, welcome back to Roots and Rainboots, the space where we share the real, honest, and sometimes messy truths of motherhood in the diaspora. Today we're diving into a big one: baby buys, the good, the useless, and the totally unexpected hits. Whether you're a first time mom, deep in the trenches, trust me, you'll want to hear this. I'll give you the stories and the practical pros and cons so you can learn from my wins and my mistakes. Happy, how can I help you?
This.
Uh-huh.
This. Sorry.
Okay. Yes. Where was I? So I was talking about the goodbyes, lifesavers. These are the things that made our lives easier, smoother, and more joyful. The very first one is the Upper Baby Vista, carry cot and 6+ month seats. Oh my god, I love this pram. It's sturdy, it's smooth, easy to fold, it grows with your baby. Nigerian moms, UK moms, wherever you're from, this one is gold, I promise you. And the carry cot was perfect for those first newborn walks around the neighborhood when I was desperate to get fresh air, but I was too exhausted to think. It's even great for city walks too, not just country walks. And it's actually perfect for shopping. The shopping, oh, it fits all your mom gear. So I think I'll go step by step into the pros. The first one is it's smooth, sturdy, it's easy to push on British pavements and parks. I mean, it's not called a travel system for nothing, to be honest. It's actually a baby car. The next one I would say is the carry cot doubles as a safe sleep space, so like a bassinet. It grows with your baby. Carry cot, seats, the later toddler options. It goes from birth to 4 years, yes. It can face in or face out. It folds easily. The basket really does fit all. Trust me, it's massive. It can take more than one kid, yes. It fits on other car seats. It's perfect for tall people. And it has a lot of accessories. So you know what? Let's get into the accessories. Yes. One of those accessories is the travel bag. So depending on how you buy it, like I went to the store, right, and I got chatting about it. First things first, it wasn't even on my radar. Like when people hear me raving about it, you wonder like, oh my goodness, like what is it with this stroller? But trust me, when I made my list, right, Upper Baby was not even on my radar, I promise you. I went to the store planning to buy something else. And by the time we left, I didn't even, like, I was like blown away that how did I not know about this stroller? Like it was everything I was looking for and more. So because we were planning to travel soon, they also told us about the travel bag. And it has a travel bag where you can fit it in when you're traveling, right? And I tell you that when you put it in the bag, first of all, they say if it's in the travel bag and it gets damaged, you can actually get a refund or something of that sort. Don't quote me, find out. And actually keeps it safe. So we've traveled to that stroller twice. Traveled to Nigeria with that stroller twice. And trust me, not a scratch. So I highly recommend the travel bag. One of the accessories again is the foot muff. So in the winter time, I saw the babies getting cozy, and I was just like, this thing, I don't think it was made for nothing. And I said to buy it. Oh man, my son was sleeping there cozily, like enjoying his life in warmth. Like I remember putting my hand in there and I was like, what is this? Like even me, if I were you, don't worry, I won't even be angry about going outside. Like it is genuinely super cozy and warm. Like you're sleeping on feathers. Like that thing, the person that made that thing, like you have sense. Your brain is working. So there are so many good things, yes, about the extra accessories. Like I can go on and on and on, but I'm only talking about the things I have. Now, On to the next. So the canopy. The canopy actually goes fully down. So it has a zipper, and then you can actually pull it down. So the baby knows no sun. Whether indoors, outdoors, baby is having his or her sleep like comfortably, not even minding, like getting a lot of shade basically. And then when you pull it down, it actually has ventilation. So you can actually pull the flap up, and actually there's like a net. So the baby is not hot, trust me. Like, the ventilation is perfect, the canopy is perfect, you know. If you want it higher up, trust me, you can adjust it. Like, it's fully adjustable from all. I don't even know what to say. Trust me, I'm not the best at reviewing stuff, but I just have to put it out there. Then it has the rain cover. So rainfall, sunshine, like sunshine, rain, anything, like the stroller is perfect, trust me. Did I mention the mosquito net? Yes, I think I said already that we went to Lagos, right? And we went and it was in the early days when he still used the carry cot, and we had the mosquito net. So it actually comes with a mosquito net around it. Like, it's made for everybody, honestly. Like, it's made for every I think for every continent, every weather. Like, trust me, it's perfect. When you are going through those, if you do forest walks, or depending on the sort of the walks you do, you can actually lock the tire, so you can keep it straight, or it can go flexible. Like, it can move all around. Like, I mean, I haven't used other strollers, but man, this stroller just suits me. It's very easy to install initially. Like, the initial setup is easy peasy. No, let me put it out there. No, I am not a brand ambassador. I am not paid. But I think for all my baby buys, like, this is at the top of my list. Like, I don't have a ranking for other stuff, right? But this one is at the top. Like, I've actually got my money's worth. Like, and it's still in perfect condition. Like, I've had it for over a year now. It's in perfect condition. I can't stop singing their praises. I cannot stop singing Upper Baby's praises, honestly. And to think that I went into the store and I didn't have them on my radar until I walked into the store, I would literally have bought something else that day. Yes, moms, try and go for baby events. There was a baby event happening at John Lewis, and I signed up. And I got to learn a lot about a lot of brands, baby brands, and it was good information before I actually paid money for these things, right? And I got to interact with, you know, I mean, you say they are salespeople, they are sent there to sell, but at the same time, I got to ask questions, you know, directly, and they actually showed me things that, you know, I probably would not have found out online, like just reading on stuff. So yes, I went to a baby event, and I interacted with them, and lady was asking questions, and the more we ask questions, she asked questions, you know. The more you ask questions, you learn a lot of stuff, and then it puts you in a better place, you know, to decide. Anyway, yes. So I went to a baby event, and that's how I decided to buy Upper Baby. And then we traveled with it in the first few months. So baby was barely 2 months, and oh my goodness, it was the best thing that happened to me, honestly. Also, given that most of the airlines would do family check-in, first of all, they would do family check-in. Papa, how can I help you? What's up? Sorry, but what did you do? Oh. Okay. You're not watching? You want some? Come, let me wipe your nose. Come, let me wipe your nose. Yes, I've talked about the great things about it, but I'll move on to the cons. It's expensive upfront. It is big and bulky, not the easiest for small car boots or public transport. I mentioned and I said, how did I end up with the Upper Baby? I went to a baby event. So
a few moments later.
So yes, traveling with traveling with upper baby, honestly, it also helps that in the airport, you know, when you're traveling with a baby, a little one under one, you are allowed to take your car seat. So two items basically. So we chose the car seat and the stroller. So we're able to just glide through the airport. I literally was just pushing the stroller. Like my basket under just took every other thing. Honestly, like I wasn't struggling like pushing stroller. No, the basket under was perfect. So it takes every other thing, and yeah, it was easy peasy. Honestly, I highly recommend the stroller. And the shopping on a good everyday. In fact, it got to a point where if I didn't have to take the baby out with me, like I was going to pick a couple of things, right? I'll look, and as I'm walking out of the house, I'll actually look at the stroller and just be like, am I going to carry things in my hand? And then I'll actually push the stroller with no baby sitting in the stroller quickly to the store. And you'll see people like with it looking at me like trying to be like, oh, polite, and be like, oh my god, let's let her through, she has a baby, you know. And then when I got up to the front, they would look in and see, where's the baby? And I'm just like, I'm so sorry, I left the baby at home, but I needed the basket. And everyone found it so funny that I was actually shopping with the stroller without the baby because of the basket. Because I got so lazy. At some point, I got so used to throwing everything under there that I just couldn't see myself lifting stuff anymore. The moment you give me anything, you need a bag, nope. You need a bag, nope. I just threw everything in the stroller. And then when I get home, I take my time, like, oh yeah, the stuff is under the stroller. And at some point, I'll just take my time. If I take the perishables, I'll come back to the rest later. So that's me and my stroller story. Now, the next is the Maxi Cozy Pebble car seat. Solid, safe, and super easy to click in and out. Before I get to the pros, people are going to be like, I thought you said upper baby, now you're talking Maxi Cozy. So, a bit of a backstory. When we went shopping, I was so smitten by the upper baby. However, I wasn't totally sold on the car seat. Now, a pro. Both the upper baby brand can work with other car seats as well, so you're not stuck. So now I ended up buying the Maxi Cozy because, as the name suggests, it actually looked really cozy. Like for a newborn, I kept thinking, for me, I kept feeling like the upper baby car seats didn't look as comfortable. Like I put them side by side looking. I was like, if I was in my head, I was just imagining myself as a baby, right? Like if I had to choose where to sleep, where would I sleep? So I put my hand in the upper baby car seat, and I put my hand in the Maxi Cozy, and the Maxi Cozy was so soft, so snug, so cuddly, so, you know. So yeah, I went with the. So when I stood there stuck, the lady goes, oh, you know that you can buy the Maxi Cozy instead. You don't have to stick with the upper baby. So I was like, oh, okay, that saves me. So yes, that's how I went with the Maxi Cozy Pebble car seats. So to the pros. Top safety ratings, known for its excellent side impact protection and strong safety performance in crash tests. Nobody's paying for a crash, but yeah. Easy click and go, pairs with ISOFIX base, family fix or pebble base, making it super quick to click into the car without fiddling with seat belts. Now, let's hold it here. Initially, I was like, oh no, let's not bother with this. But that ISOFIX base is gold. All this turning your waist and turning your back and twisting your body to strap baby, all you need to do is a button and you turn around and you just fit baby in, click and pew, you turn baby around. Easy peasy. See, these days is about soft life. Don't stress your body. Don't stress your body. This body is worn. If you break it, it's never the same again. So yes, that was the Isofix base. Totally worth it. It doesn't come with it. I think it's sold separately, so you have to make inquiries about that. Yeah, I've said it. In today's world, any car seat brand without Isofix base is a no for me. That's me. Oh. Like, you don't have to make it awkward bends to strap baby in. It's not necessary. You can just turn the seats round and do what you need to do, and when you finish, you just flip the child back. It's travel system compatible, smarts directly onto many stroller frames like Upper Baby Vista with adapters, so you can move baby from car to pram without waking them. So I actually bought this car seat and paired it with my Upper Baby with the help of an adapter. That was me. I told you the backstory already. Why? Because this seat looked more comfortable. This brings me to the cushy newborn insert. The Maxi Cozy comes with the padded support for small babies, keeping them snug and well positioned. I told you that thing was very cozy. Adjustable headrests and harness. Grows with your baby for longer use, up to about 12 to 15 months, depending on the size. It's machine washable cover. Easy to remove and clean because baby mess is guaranteed. Trust me. Now, for me, the cons. It's heavy. It's heavy to carry. Once baby gets bigger, combined with the weight of the seats plus baby, can feel like you are doing workouts for every trip. Honestly, like for your back, no. It's not for long naps. Although it's tempting, it's not recommended to leave the baby sleeping in the car seat for a long stretch of time due to safety. I think they said keep under 2 hours on hour. Go find out. Maxi Cozy as well can be pricey. Cost more than some basic infant car seats, especially when you factor in the Isofix base. Yep. It has a limited lifespan. You heard me say 12 to 15 months. So it doesn't really last long. And even that 15 months is a stretch because the baby gets taller. Like mine, the legs were folded. Although they said it doesn't matter, but it kind of felt weird to me, to be honest. So the next thing is the adapters are needed. To use on some prams, strollers, you need to buy separate adapters. So it doesn't actually come with it, no. If you are choosing a different brand, you have to get adapters. Now, the next one for me is the Baby Beyond carrier. This one saved me when my son was refusing the pram and just wanted to be close. Like even in the house. I could cook, do laundry, walk around Tesco hands-free, and he was calm. I mean, hands-free cuddles while moving around, doing things, and doing the waltz in Waitrose maybe. So the pros, super easy to put on your own. Unlike some wrap carriers or structured ones with complex straps, the Baby Beyond is intuitive and can be clipped on without needing anybody's help. And trust me, in your own country, you need it. Great for newborns, designed to provide good neck and head support from the early days. No newborn inserts needed, depending on the model, but mine didn't, so I used it from birth till whenever. Yes, where was I? It's comfortable for short to medium use. Soft padded straps and lightweight design make it comfy for quick errands, short walks, or around the house. What else? Compact and easy to store. Folds up small and easy to toss into the diaper bag or even the stroller basket. That's me. It can face in or out, lets you carry the baby facing inwards for snuggles or outward once the baby has strong neck control so that they can explore the world. It's easy to clean, machine washable, which is a lifesaver for spit up or drool covered carriers. Keeps baby close, hands free for chores. Helps settle fussy babies with movement. The cons, not as ergonomic for long wears. Compared to structured carriers like Ergon Baby or Tula, it doesn't distribute baby's weight as evenly across hips, shoulders, so your back may feel it after long periods of time. Limited weight range often has a lower maximum weight than other carriers, so you may outgrow it sooner. I think it goes up to like 11 kg or something. It has less hip support. Some models don't provide the wide seat end position that's ideal for hip development. Check your model. Papi? It can feel bulky on petite bodies. Depending on your body size, it might feel a bit overwhelming or less snug compared to wraps or slings. It is also pricey for the window of use. It gives best for young babies. You might end up needing a second stage carrier later on. That's me anyways. So, on to the next. The temperature controlled kettle. See, when you're half asleep at 2 a.m., you don't want to be faffing about with boiling and cooling water. That temperature kettle, fast, safe, and reliable. It kept us sane, honestly. Now, the pros. It's fast, convenient, and especially for night feeds. It takes guesswork out of it. Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it good enough? Perfect formula temperature every time. No guessing, no overheating, no endless cooling. It heats water to the exact temperature recommended for your formula prep. It saves time. No need to boil water and then you'll be waiting for it to cool and then it gets too cold. It's ready fast, which matters during those 2 a.m. feeds. Multiple use beyond feeding. Great for making herbal teas, green teas, coffee, anything that needs precise water temperature. It's not just for baby. It's energy efficient, only heats to the set temperature instead of boiling fully each time, saving electricity. Safety features. Many models come with auto shut off, keep warm functions, and child lock for peace of mind. Stylish and modern. Looks sleek in the kitchen, often comes with digital displays or touch controls. Now the cons. More expensive than regular kettles, obviously. You are paying a premium for the temperature control feature, which may feel unnecessary for some. It's up to you. Takes up counter space, another gadget in the kitchen. I know. Alongside bottle warmers, sterilizers, drying rack, how many things now? Needs regular cleaning. Hard water areas can cause limescale buildup. The scaling is essential to keeping it running smoothly. Happy? It has a limited lifespan, depending on the brand and the usage. Yep, all things must come to an end. It's not always portable. It's bulkier and heavier than a travel kettle or manual flash system when you're away from home. It can also be an overkill if you're exclusively breastfeeding. If you are not doing formula at this stage, this feature you might not need it, to be honest. So the next is bottle sterilizers. Quick, efficient, hygienic, especially in the early days. I'll just dive straight into the pros. Saves time and effort. Much faster and more convenient than boiling bottles on the stove. Just load, press a button and walk away. Apparently, it kills 99.9% of germs. High temperature steam sterilization gives you peace of mind, especially for the newborns with sensitive immune system. Multi-use. Many models can sterilize not just bottles but also breast pump pads, dummies, pacifiers, small toys, and teething rings. So yay. Large capacity. You can sterilize multiple bottles, lids, teeth at once, saving time for busy moms. They have drying options. So some premium models dry the bottles too, reducing the risk of leftover moisture and mold. Tick, tick. Less water mess. No open boiling pots or splashing. Cleaner kitchen. Now the cons. Again, bulky on the countertop. Takes up precious kitchen space, especially if you have a small UK kitchen or limited worktops. It's an extra cost. It's not strictly essential. Some parents manage just fine with microwave sterilizers or boiling water. It's an added expense. Regular cleaning needed. Limescale build-up, especially in hard water areas, so you need to descale regularly. It also has a limited lifespan. Some models only last through one baby bottle stage, especially if used heavily, if the plastic parts are degraded. It's not portable, no. Unlike microwave bags or travel sterilizer boxes, these aren't designed for holidays or on the go, no. It can be an overkill if bottle feeding occasionally. If you are mostly breastfeeding and only use bottles here and there, you might not get much out of it, to be honest. Now, the next is 0 to 3 months clothes over newborn sizes. Newborn sizes, for me, not necessary. Babies grow fast. Sometimes they even skip that size completely. 0 to 3 months gave me more use for my money. Pros: longer wear time. Babies grow fast. 0 to 3 months clothes last longer, saving you from the whole, oh, you only wore it twice heartbreak. Better fit for bigger babies. Many newborns skip right past newborn sizes. 0 to 3 months gives more breathing room. It's cost effective. Fewer replacements is needed in the first few weeks. You can buy less overall. Easier dressing. Slightly larger clothes are easier to get over delicate newborns, hands and arms and legs. Hand-me-down flexibility. If you are saving clothes for siblings or cousins, 0 to 3 sizes are more often more versatile and forgiving. Now the cons. It might be too big initially, so you may have to roll the sleeves, so it may look baggy and not nice for photos. Less snug fit. Newborn sizes are designed for those tiny bodies more snugly, which some parents prefer for warmth and comfort. What else can I think of? Not ideal for very small premature babies. For very petite babies, they may swim in 0 to 3 months and it may be uncomfortable and impractical. You miss out on the cute newborn specific outfits. Some brands make unique first outfit pieces just in newborn sizes. Hello, those tiny hats and mittens. Hospital bag planning. Some hospital bags recommend bringing newborn sizes for the first days, so skipping them entirely might leave you short. I would suggest more sleep suits and fewer fancy outfits. Let's be honest, they are in sleep suits 90% of the time. And open-toe ones after 3 months, game changer. A game changer at 3 a.m, no fiddling poppers, just zip and go. More sleep suits, if possible, zip-ups. Fewer fancy outfits. Let's be honest, they are in sleep suits 90% of the time. And open-toe ones after 3 months, game changer. A game changer at 3 a.m, no fiddly poppers, just zip and go. Now let's be realistic. I remember planning to leave the hospital, and I had an outfit in my head, like, oh, I'm gonna dress him up, put him in the car seat, and we're gonna do the mom-dad walkout, And a friend was looking at me. I was like, it's nice. It's not to stop anybody. I know that moment is the moment everyone dreams of, right? But in terms of the outfit, it got me thinking. The mom was like, don't go and wear an outfit that will stress that baby. He's a newborn, like, especially with the navel, right? The belly button. It's still, I won't say sore, but it hasn't fallen off yet, the cord. So why are you going to start dressing and putting him in an outfit that is going to just stress this poor child? So just leave that child in a sleep suit, please, so that the child can feel free. And to be honest, it's one of the best advices I got when I was leaving the hospital. So I just dressed him up in a sleep suit, put him in the car seat, and then we were off home. No stress, no fuss. Baby was comfortable, mommy was at peace. The next thing is the thermometer. I'll go straight to the pro. Peace of mind, quick checks when baby feels warm, especially when you are still doing immunization. Bath seats. Instead of a baby bath, especially in the early days, it saves space in our UK small bathroom. And for us, in a baby bath, for me, I felt it was easier to place the baby and then guide because you have only 2 hands. So you can't be holding the baby with 1 hand. You try. You are doing well. You are doing well, sir. You can't be holding the baby with 1 hand and then be trying to do everything else with the other hand. It's sort of... So it helps when you have a seat to at least place the baby, and it's made for newborns when they can't sit on their own. Nursing pillow. Even though I combo fed, this was brilliant for feeds. Tummy time and propping him up later on. The last and final one is the baby monitor. I underestimated how much peace of mind this would give me, especially when transitioning the baby to his room. If I tell you my story, you'll laugh at me, but I'll tell you all the same. I remember wanting to go do my hair, and everyone in the house, there were people in the house, my mom was there was help, and I wanted to try it out. Yes, I wanted to go do my hair, and my mom kept laughing at me that you that is always running. And to be honest, I was always running. So every time I decided to take a break and sit in the living room on my own, doing something, reading, eating or watching a program, every time I heard him cry, I was some sort of James Bond. Like the way I would run, fly, jump, run to the room. And then my mom was like, what you are doing isn't healthy. Like you will just kill yourself one day. What kind of run is that? Because he shouted. And then I was teasing, I was talking to a friend, and a friend said to me, why don't you have a baby monitor? Instead of all this James Bond that you are doing, just take your monitor. When the baby shouts, the highest you do is just click and see what is happening. Trust me, it will give you more peace of mind. And honestly, it did. The moment I did that, even if I was in my room lying down or was on my laptop doing some work or something, if I heard him cry or if I heard a noise or something, I would just take my phone, tap, and I'll see what's going on. And that gave me more confidence to leave the house because I could go to the gym. I could go to the gym, I could go to the salon, I could go get my hair done, go get my nails done. I could find myself a bit more the moment I had that camera. And all I needed to do from the salon was to just take my phone and then just look, oh, they're sleeping. And if you're fortunate enough, you can afford one, get one that has the features of mine. I could speak into the camera, like they could hear me, they could talk back, I don't have to look at the camera, then take my phone and start calling the house. Like, I could literally unmute the mic and say something. I'm like, oh, why don't you place him this way? Like, it literally felt like I was there. Trust me, people trivialize the monitor, but it is gold. In fact, I think to even state it last, I'm not even doing it enough justice, trust me. Now, on to part 2, the useless buys.
Hi.
Mommies and daddies, save your coins. Here are the things I regret buying.
Hi.
Learn from me. Hi. Are you saying hi?
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, I'm back. So the first one is the LV Stride breast pump. I really wanted to love this one. I really did. It was slick, it was wearable, everyone was raving about it, but for me, it just didn't deliver the output I needed. I ended up frustrated. In fact, let me not go there. But yes, I was wondering why I'd spent so much on something that didn't suit my body. Like, it didn't work for me. The pros though, it was wearable, hands-free design. It was quiet and discreet in theory. Only 2 pros for me. Then the cons. Low milk output, it didn't meet my needs. It was expensive, it was an expensive investment. It didn't deliver the power I needed and it was frustrating. It was complicated to clean. the assembling. In fact, the story is long. Hi guys, yes, so I'm back. Man, I keep saying this thing every episode. Motherhood and multitasking 5 and 6. Like these days as they grow, my body cannot even let me, will not even let me have peace. So like just do your own thing. I've put your program, I've put giving you everything. Just give me a few minutes now. But no, you must try and make everybody know that you are there somehow. And I was just like, you know what, today is just not working for me. I just need to attend to him, sort him out, you know, and go to bed so I can focus. Where was I? Yes, nano baby bottles. Me, I fell for the hype. Yes, they are shaped like a boob, they are so modern, but honestly, my child didn't care much about the shape. He just wanted milk. They are also quite awkward to clean, and to be honest, not just worth the faff. One thing I've learned, to be honest, is sometimes simple is best. It looked nice, so it looked beautiful on Instagram, the promo ads, but too many pieces to clean. It had its pros. They were cute, it was nice design, it was shaped like a breast. It claims to preserve the breast milk nutrients. Claims, oh, okay. But the cons, as I said, it's awkward to clean, too many parts. The breast pump, baby didn't care much about the shape. Whether it was any bottle would have worked as long as there was milk inside. And another thing for me was the teeth. It just, for me, I only found 1 and 2, but most bottles go up to 3, 4, why, you know, so the older they go. So after 2, I guess it's just suited for the newborn stage. I mean, if they still are in business, they can let me know. I don't know, but yes, it didn't work for me past a certain point. I had to change bottles. Yeah, so I said it's overhyped, overpriced. Another thing was wipe warmers. For me, it just dried out the wipes. Totally unnecessary. 4, too many toys too early. Babies prefer simple things like staring at faces. I mean, maybe just buy black and white cards and maybe 1 or 2 musical items. To be honest, kids don't need a lot. Newborn diapers in bulk. Most babies outgrew them in weeks. Not worth it. Start with a small pack, then see. Don't go and shop in bulk, oh, I've told you. Too many newborn clothes and shoes. Not the best idea. Trust me, I feel like it's only cons here. They outgrow them in weeks. Most times they are unworn. What did I say before about sleep suits? Trust me, you won't be thinking about going anywhere. You're not out and about. All you want is sleep. With 2 hours waking up is sleep. Maybe hospital visits, squeeze in a walk, and there's no need for fashion for all that one. Another is shoes before 6 months old. Are they cute? Yes. Useful? Nope. They fall off. They're uncomfortable. And to be honest, do babies really need them? Where are they going to? I mean, for pros, they're adorable for photos, special occasions. Fun to show off for us with cultural pride. When you pair them with some trad, I mean, it looks nice. But realistically, cons, they outgrow them fast. It's impractical for daily wear. Lots of changes and mess. You must be wearing all that one. And baby shoes fall off constantly. Every day somebody be picking your shoe. Mom, is this your shoe? What's the point? Now, baby cosmetics overload. This one is personal. I bought a lot of lotions and creams only to find his skin reacted. Now I stick to gentle basics. No need to do too much. The next part is the unexpected hits, small surprises. These are the things I didn't know I'd love but ended up being total wins. The first is Another gold. Formula containers for travel. Pros, pros, pros. No more faffing with scoops on the go. Precise, measured feeds ready. Now, corn. Hey, another thing to wash. But it's worth it. It's worth to wash. I'm telling you. I told you I went to Nigeria when he was a baby, right? Yes. Now, imagine me making a quick bottle on the plane. Like quickly. Like boom, 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 and we're done. Imagine me doing that on the train. Imagine me doing that in the doctor's waiting room. Like, no scooping here and there. Where is this one? Where is this one? No. At home, in the convenience and comfort of my home, I have measured everything. There's a sticker there that says, how many ounces or, whatever your measurements are. And you just pour the water and then you put the milk in and you shake and you are done. Perfecto. No fuss, no mess, no, like you're not doing too much. Trust me, it was worth it. Another is car mirror. You're wondering, huh? At first I thought, why do I need to stare at him while driving? But it gave me so much peace of mind, especially when I started driving again. Trust me, and when children are quiet, you tend to worry. Like, what was he doing? I could just glance back and see he was okay, sleeping or just chilling. Now, another is portable changing mat or travel pouch. Pros. Makes on-the-go nappy changes stress-free. Easy to wipe and clean. Compact, fits in most bags. One will say, maybe, should I say corn? There is no corn. There's no corn here. It's a hero item. Me, I have chain nappies in car boots, on cafe couches. This mat has saved my life. Like, literally everything is packed. It has a section for everything, your diapers, your wipes, and it just folds. Like, it's just something you just pick like a purse. Literally a pap. Like, you just pick it and go from your diaper bag. There is no carrying, swinging bag here, nothing like that. So I remember I could actually go out. I could actually do stuff. So when we go to restaurants and just sit out, I could literally just carry my baby and just pick that pouch like a lady, and then walk to the bathroom and change him and come out. I don't have things all over the place. No, we don't do that anymore. Now, muslin cloths. Tons of them. I didn't realize how many messes a tiny human could make until I had a baby. Milk spills, spit up, drool. Muslin cloths were everywhere. One time, I even used it as an emergency sunshade when we were out without the pram. I mean, it's a total lifesaver. That thing should be just tucked away in every part of your house, everywhere. Another is open-toe sleep suits after 3 months. Why did no one tell me about these? My son's feet were happier and diaper changes were so much easier. I won't talk too much, go and find out. Next is white noise machine. Truly a game changer. I thought it was overhyped, but it calmed my son down for naps and bedtime. Especially those early days when every little noise woke him up. Pros, helped baby sleep better and drowned out movie noises. I decided not to sleep on this after the newborn shoot. I remember my mom was pushing me and prompting me, like, ask the photographer where she bought her own, because my mom could not understand how this woman got him to stay still for the newborn shoot. Another is toiletry caddy with foldable mats and tons of bibs. Changing stations on the go anytime. And bibs, I had no idea I would need so many. Just be stocking up, trust me, it's not a waste. Now, something I wish I had was the baby brazier formula maker. I mean, maybe for the next baby. Does anyone have any reviews? I would love to hear it. Oh. Another thing is shea butter. Good thing, for our skin type, it's the best. especially with the hard water here in the UK. Trust me, it's a lifesaver. Really, I think one of the biggest lessons I've learned is that you won't know what works until your baby arrives. And to be honest, it's okay. As a Nigerian mom in the UK, I also felt the pressure, like, oh, have I bought enough, have I bought the right things, which every mom will feel. But babies are simple. They need love, comfort, and a few essentials. Not a lot. The rest is just marketing noise, to be honest. I'm not spoiling anybody's market, but it's the truth. Less is more. Focus on versatile, practical, and baby-friendly items. That's all you need to do. Don't fall into the trap of thinking every trendy item is essential. It's not. Babies grow fast, and what works for one family might not work for yours. I'm telling you for free. And remember, it's okay to experiment. Swap with mom friends and adjust on the go. Look at me adjusting. I had to wait for my little one to sleep. Anyway, if you enjoyed the baby buys breakdown, hit subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what were your best, worst, and most surprising baby purchases. Let's help other moms make smart choices. Now, follow Roots and Rain Boots on Instagram for daily tips, stories, honest mom life convos. Until next time, remember, we're growing roots, dancing in the rain, and raising the next generation with love and wisdom. Bye.